Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas day 24. And yes, it's Christmas Eve. It's also Hubby's birthday. So we're getting a bit of a late start this morning. Although I was up with our son doing his packing up and everything. But I did come back to bed. There's Hubby in the background. Happy birthday!
Yeah, 1 year younger, again.
Yeah, so I'm going to take you through our day. I'm not sure exactly what I'll be videoing. I didn't get all my cleaning done yesterday, so Hubby's got a very, very hard day today, haven't you, my darling?
Yeah, I'm getting prepared. I put the kettle on, so I can start.
Gaming. He's had 3 games for his birthday.
Try them all out.
And we got good deals on them, didn't we? We're glad we held off to the last minute. What was it, a couple of nights ago now? 2 nights ago?
Yeah,
we ordered them. Because a couple of them went up in price and then they went down again, but I will explain that in a bit. But yeah, happy birthday to you.
Well, I've heard enough of that song over the years.
If it's not Facebook, it's been WhatsApp. If it hasn't been WhatsApp, it's been text messages.
I've had 32 years of that.
Yeah, but he was lucky because he's got the day off today, aren't you, my darling?
Yes, I haven't got to go to work. They gave us an extra day off, so.
All good fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
So while he's having his cup of tea, he's making me a cup of coffee, I think. Normally I make the drinks, don't I?
I've made you a coffee.
So I'm going to have that, and then I think I will do a little bit of cleaning. I wasn't going to, but if he's gaming, I got my reindeer t-shirt on. I think this was only a cheapy one. I think this one might have been from Pep & Co. I'm sure it was anyway. So follow us on our day. Look at the seriousness on that face. Yeah, he's got his Mickey mug over there. Well, actually, that one's mine. It's quite a big mug, isn't it, darling? Yeah, that's what I'm going to get from him today, I think. Yeah, as I said, it is quite late. It's gone 10 o'clock. I haven't even made the beds yet, but we've had a leisurely morning. We've already had our drinks in bed, and we'll just have another one. He's trying his Bandicoot game. As I said, these were actually reduced. Well, they were quite high in price, then they reduced, then they went back up after Black Friday, and they've gone even lower in price, so that's that. I don't know whether you can hear me over the sound, but there you are. As I said, this is how it was going to be for today. Hoping to get a few bits and pieces. Got to do my general 30 minutes and 10 item pickup and everything. We did have a reset last night, so, and I was actually quite late in bed. I actually got a message from Diane Kelly, her website, or should I say her channel, and I think it was quite late actually. She was sending best wishes to Hubby for his birthday. I did upload 2 videos last night. It was Vlogmas day 22 and 23. That was because I was not feeling poorly Tuesday night, but I didn't get it sort of edited, checked and everything, and I must admit last night I actually fell asleep in checking my video, so I apologise. I don't know what the state of it was. I was in 2 minds whether to actually upload it or not, but there you go. So hopefully it's okay. I can't believe I fell asleep in my own video when checking it, but it was, I think, about 12:30, 1:15, I think, shall I say this morning. So I'm going to leave Hubby in peace. So as I said, we might come back and see how he's getting on with his new games. This is Crash Bandicoot, if I hadn't said. So yeah, so follow me along on Christmas Eve. Okay, I'm going to try and talk all the way as much as I can through this video, due to the fact that a lot of yesterday's was to music or speeded it up, due to the fact that I needed to get on. I did try and do a mixture of talking and music, but didn't get much sleep last night due to the fact I was late to bed. I think it was gone 1 o'clock, I think, because I was messaging Diane from Diane Kelly, as I said earlier on. And so, yeah, I don't even know if I'm in focus. I don't know anything this morning. I'm just a little bit not out of my comfort zone, but I think out of my routine. But as I said, I'm just taking it nice and easy this morning. I can see it's going to be lunchtime before I've done my usual bits, but never mind. Hubby's happily with his cup of tea, well, his bucket of tea, and playing his game. But I couldn't believe it. I actually fell asleep in my own video last night. Admittedly, I don't know what time it was. Was it like 1:45 or something? I know it was something ridiculous. And I wanted to get both of those videos up. As I said, I wasn't exactly poorly, but I was feeling a little bit drained, tired, a little bit under the weather Tuesday night. And then it got till about 10 o'clock and I realised that I hadn't, so I don't like editing that much. What you see is what you get, as I said. That's why I make a lot of mistakes and whatever. And realised I hadn't checked my video. And Hubby actually kept saying to me, he says, have you uploaded? He says, I haven't had a ding, as he says on his phone. And I said, no, I'll have to do 2 the next day. But then I didn't want to actually go on my laptop. I didn't go on my laptop until late evening due to the fact I didn't want to get sidetracked. I didn't even have YouTube on the TV, nothing. I didn't want to get distracted because I wanted to get the housework done. But what threw it is that we ended up going to Tesco's. So it threw me. Then I got tea. Then our son came in from work and I don't know, you know it gets, sit down, nat, catch up on the day, whatever, family time. And I did say the momentum then gone out the window. I had every intention of at least getting the bathroom cleaned last night, but then everybody was having baths. So yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Let's face it, it's not the end of the world, is it? So I'll try as much as I can. Do excuse the volume as well due to the fact that I will not be bleeding this up, but I'll try and keep talking as much as I can without trying to rab it on. I'm not going to put my pyjamas beyond my pillows because I've got my I think I'm going to wear my Christmassy Disney ones that I haven't worn yet. I was going to wear them last night and then I decided that I'd wait till tonight. And yeah, we haven't been having the blankets on, surprise surprise. I think that was partly because we were afraid that we're getting too warm, but it's one of those, it's fatal. If I take the blankets off, we're going to have really bad weather. Did get video and a message on FaceTime this morning from our son. He's got into work and not his where he works, but the road leading and everything is all flooded. So I know they had some jobs coming in because he works at a garage, and there's cars, I think there's at least 2 cars stranded. He had to make a detour because he's only got we call it Dinky Green. He's only got a small car and he had to, I don't think he was late, but it took him longer to get to work because he had to do a detour. He had to go right round another way to get to work because his car wouldn't have made it. I remember when we was in Warwickshire, I think it was Warwickshire, and they had bad flooding. This was last year, and we went the 2 weekends and he stayed during the week at the caravan. And when we came back the second weekend, the whole road was flooded, but luckily because ours was a 4x4 and higher, we didn't have any problems getting through. There's no way he would have got through with his dinky green. And they then brought these, I don't know what you call them, these like tankers that drain all the water, and they had about 3 of them trying to clear the road. I think what it was because it was the main road for that area, so they had to get it cleared. So as I said, I know I said I'm not going to do anything, but hubby's quite happy, and although he's downstairs, I'm up here at the moment, it's still company and is here. So again, I'm sorry if the volume goes in and out, and I'm hoping that I will leave this volume on, but I will see after I've done this segment, see what it's like, because I don't know whether I'll be facing, you know, fading in and out of sound. We're not too bad. I mean, it's not dirty. It could do with a little bit of a hoover or wipe the floor, because if you saw me picking something out, it's the tinsel stuff, isn't it? The fallout, as I said, off the tree. It gets on your socks or your feet. You get into bed. This is why I'm very constantly hoovering. So there's not a lot to do in our room. As I said, it's pretty straight. But I will say, I'm going to do my little general tidy up, wipe the works of stone in the kitchen, make more cups of tea and coffee for us, and just keep the drinks going. As I say, he is a happy bunny at the moment because this is the time that he can start relaxing. Hasn't got to work. Takes him a couple of days because of alarms. I think we took it sort of slower this morning due to the fact what happens is it gets to Christmas morning, and we have to normally set the alarm 6:30, 7 o'clock to make sure the turkey's cooked. Because we are one of these people, we do have our Christmas dinner at lunchtime. I know some people have it later. Today we will have a slight snack, but then I've got a lot of buffet food to cook. And my idea is to cook it, put it on the breakfast bar so the guys can just help themselves, because it's just the 3 of us. Have that done for when our son finishes work. And then once they're finished eating, if there's any stuff left, I can, you know, when it's cooled down, I can box it up and see if I can get it in the fridge. Then they can have that for supper as well. So that's the whole point. I must go and check on the cheesecake to see how long that takes to defrost as well, because that's what hubby wanted instead of a cake. If I was going to get him a birthday cake as well, because the idea was when I was going to do my last Tesco shop, which we went last night, if her granddaughter was coming, yes, I would have bought the birthday cake. Hubby's not bothered, he would prefer cheesecake. Usually the plainer the better. It is, I haven't had this cheesecake before, so I can't remember exactly what it was. I know it was a Christmas one, and I did pay a little bit more for it, but it looks nice. But anyway, all I got from hubby is please don't stick candles in it, it'll be more like a bonfire. Yeah. And if you get a bit confused about that comment about 32 years, no, he's not 32. He's 50 plus. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, so I need to get on today and get a few bits, but I'm not rushing around, just taking my time. As I said, I've just got to go and make our son's bed because he didn't make that this morning. I said to leave it because we were talking over drinks this morning. Beans hubby was here as well. It's not very often that happens, especially sort of on a weekday as such. It throws it. I don't know if anybody's the same. when you say Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, you seem to lose track of what day it is. So very often I have to say, like today, it's Christmas Eve, and then say the day. Do you know what I mean? Thursday. Even then I had, my mind went a blank at then, having to remember what day it is. I don't know if anybody else is the same, but you lose track, don't you? So as I said, I've got a few things I want to get done, but I'm not rushing around. I'm just taking my time. And as I said, there was a lot of content that I never got round to actually sharing, which I wanted to do. But as I said, I did lose a lot of time beginning of December due to one thing or another. So hopefully, as I said, you'll follow us as we go through Christmas Eve. Right, I'm in our son's room, so I'm just going to make his bed. Yeah, the lighting's not brilliant in here, so hopefully it's going to be okay once I've opened the curtains. Yeah, get his bed done, as I said. I get the basics done to start with, and then hopefully, you know, I can sit and relax and get things, you know, lost my train of thought when I'm busy doing this. Yeah, chill out. I said we're hoping to watch, or it's on the cards to watch It's a Wonderful Life, which we normally do on Christmas Eve. We did watch Scrooge last night, and we always watch different variations of that one. We haven't watched that many Christmas movies actually, and yeah, someone did mention White Christmas. Yeah, I do like watching that one, but I tend to watch that one on my own. The guys are not bothered with that one, but I like that one. Yeah, Albert Finney, I think, if I got that name right, Albert Finney, the musical Scrooge, 1970. Yeah, that was the one that we watched last night. Probably another reason why I was late getting my videos done, because I got so engrossed in watching Scrooge when I was supposed to be doing something else. But then again, you can't be on the go all the time. I know I like to say I'm a fairly active person, and yes, I still like to feel as though I've accomplished something by the end of the day, but sometimes you just have to step back and just, yeah, hubby will say this, just go with the flow. Yes. Yeah, I'm just being a bit lazy here because I can walk round, but you might see me sometimes crawling over the bed. As I said, this is the smallest bedroom. When we were when our eldest son moved out, we gave our youngest son the choice of this room or the larger room, and he wanted a double bed, which hubby originally said no, it won't fit in, and I said yes, we'll make it fit. So even by changing the furniture around, luckily it's got that wall fitment there, so that works out really well. It does fit, and he wanted the larger double bedroom, the other bedroom, which is actually about the same size as ours. I don't think there's much in it actually. That's the games room stroke his second lounge, so he's got his own space if need be, and that's worked out well. So yeah, said I hope this is not irritating people, but I said it was either that or I put to music, which I was trying not to do today. Yeah, coming into the games room, so it's nice to have some, you know, brighter weather. I just come in, open all the curtains, usually the cushions. Our son was in here last night. He did come down and watch some of Scrooge. He was actually surprised it wasn't in black and white, because sometimes we do that. We watch the different versions and everything. I haven't got a lot to do in here, so it's fine. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it cleaned or not, but as I said, there's no problems here. I said it's mostly the bathroom that I want to possibly get cleaned, because as I said, it's not too bad. The hand towel is actually on one of the other towel rails. So other than that, everywhere is not too bad. And as I said, yeah, we're not got too bad today. I've got to switch the lights off. I haven't got any lights this side, but if you go the other side, you can see the lights because they're only small ones. So I don't like to leave lights on too long because them getting hot. And as I said, not too bad. At least I've got it all hoovered, sort of downstairs and the hall, landing and stairs. Right, so this is the Iceland cheesecake. It's a raspberry and white chocolate flavoured one. Not sure how sickly this is going to be. As I said, I know hubby likes like the New Yorker one, quite plain. Do excuse any noise in the background. I'm not going to keep telling hubby to turn the volume down. It is his day, so just have to work around it. But here it is. So I'm going to see what this is like. I'm going to get it out now because it takes 2.5 hours to defrost. So there it is. That does look yummy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer that onto a serving dish. This is the sort of thing I do Christmas Eve, but in the past I've sort of, sometimes if I'm not been working in the past, I've actually sort of been on my own, so I just pot around. I'm wondering if that's going to go on there. It may just go on there, so I'm going to get a pair of scissors, snip that, and then I can put it on the dish. I think I'll do it that way. Yeah, it's not too bad. It worked out okay on the Santa dish. I've got all my dishes. I'm going to tilt you up just to show you. Look, I've got all my dishes in that wicker, so I had it all ready. Serviettes. I have got some paper ones. You know what, a lot of the food I think I may just use these so that the stuff can sort of just be dumped. Not being lazy, but I was, as I said, having all these dishes out ready for today in case we had our company, but never mind. And I've got my napkins here as well, so everything's there. So I think where I can, I probably will actually use disposable ware. But on the other hand, tilt it back up again, I want to make it a little bit special for hubby. I don't want it just to be just another day. It is his birthday, and so I want to make a bit of effort. And I realised I never made me cakes or me cookies. I was supposed to have done that yesterday, but I said everything seems to come on top of you, which it normally does. As I said, it doesn't matter how organised you are, you have those moments. But this is the cheesecake, I said, and it was £3. I thought it was more expensive than that, but obviously not. So I'll have to let you know, unless anybody else has purchased this one. They had some really nice desserts, but as I said, hubby doesn't like them too sickly. So yeah, this one, there's 3 of us, and it does say serves 10. Yeah, quarter of that. I will only have a little bit because obviously the sugar content on it, but I'm going to try and make it special. I'm not sure, may get the dining room table sort of set tonight. So it's all ready for morning. It's pretty much set. As I said, I've just got to, you know, use these and put the cutlery and everything in and put napkins. Now this is there. Normally I use proper napkins, you know, the material type, not the disposable ones. But then I've had it on odd occasion, make it all nice and pretty, and then the guys will turn around. It must be a guy thing. Can't we have paper serviettes? Saves washing. And I think, yeah, but I made it all nice and pretty, you know. And then they'll pull them all off and say, no, we'll just have a paper one. So yeah, so I might. Because actually those napkins will go nice with the those black placemats I have. I've had these a few years, as I said, 20p from Wilko's. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go around the shops after Christmas. I was going to spend the next year, couple of years, using all my wrappings up and everything, but I did use an awful lot. Didn't think I'd actually purchased a lot of gifts this year, but I think I took even more time over doing them. I do like wrapping. I think I took a lot more time doing that sort of thing, and I'm using bags and everything because I did say to close family members, you know, my son and daughter-in-law, because we weren't buying gifts, but they know me, I'll do them a Christmas stocking and a couple of, you know, trinket bits sort of thing. And I like to wrap them, and I said, yeah, the wrapping might look okay, but I said there's not much in there, but it's something useful. So there we are, and you've seen how I've wrapped them up, and I've showed you what I have enclosed. I have got 1 or 2 little bits to get done. I'm hoping, and I may share this, I've got hubby's sort of sweet gift box to sort out and put that all together. But yeah, it was room, I think, at the end of the day, because I don't know about anybody else, you get one room straightened up. I have to be careful because very often it's my cubby, dining room and the games room that tend to get junked up very quickly, and you get one area sort of straightened up, and what I don't want to do is shove everything into another area, if that makes sense. So you're sort of just moving it around. That does happen if we've had guests or something, or visitors in the past. Usually, you know, like all the coats go upstairs, and you know, wouldn't have gifts under the tree, and certain things that you don't want little ones to see, and they all get carted up. But yeah, so I'm quite happy. I said we're gonna have hubby's gonna have a bucket of tea again. I'm gonna have another coffee. I'm gonna be, shouldn't say this, I'll be on the toilet every 5 minutes at this rate. And I'm gonna just make sure that the kitchen's straightened up, because later hubby will start preparing the turkey ready for tomorrow. I'll see whether he'll allow me to video it. I think, I'm sure I've done it in the past, how he prepares the turkey and everything, because he does is sometimes his different butters and everything on it, and I'm not sure what he's doing this year. Sometimes he changes it up, you know, from year to year. It's just his thing, you know. I mean, I did say I'd do it this year, but he said no, that's fine, so I'll leave him to it. It's one meal of the year I thoroughly enjoy because I don't cook it. So there we are. So I said this is just a bit of organisation, as I said, and I did cover this. This is the sort of thing, you know, have things crowd so they're easy to get at. If you can't do it obviously this year because it is a bit late, but you might take something away for, you know, sometime next year. As I said on my Christmas planning video, it may give you ideas for another year. If you've got a notebook that you specifically keep for Christmas to make, you know, what you put your, I don't know, your Christmas card list in or something, maybe you could just jot some notes down that might help you for the following Christmas. So yeah, so that's defrosting, looks brilliant. Gonna have a drink, and then I'm going to check the times, because that's one thing I didn't write down on my notes, the times of all the little buffet pieces that need to be cooked. So what are you playing?
DC villains.
Oh, we've gone off Bandicoot, have we? We're trying them all.
I'm trying them all.
Okay, I've got our snacks ready. It's a bit later than what we expected. As I said, we've got that white raspberry and white chocolate cheesecake for dessert. I've also got mince pies and cream. These are fish and chips. You get a fish nugget with some oven ready chips. This is Iceland. Then these are the, I think these were the pizza bites. I'm sure they were. And these are hot dogs. And then we've got sausage rolls. The sausage rolls and the pork pie and the Scotch eggs came from Tesco's. Did the cheesy coleslaw and the potato salad. And then we got savouries there. I did say I'd make sandwiches if need be, and I've got cheese and crackers, but we'll see how everything goes. Get this lot eaten first while it is obviously still hot. So that's what they're having at the moment to eat. So this is the raspberry and white chocolate flavoured cheesecake. Got then the fish and chip cones. And then you've got, sorry about this, the mini hot dog rolls. And finishing up with the pizza pasties. So that's what they've got at the moment, and then we'll probably finish up with sandwiches or cheese and crackers afterwards if need be. So that's what they're going to have now to eat. Thought I would quickly share. No, it's a bit late. The stockings have been hung, but these are the two that I meant to shed earlier on. This is why I like to sort of put like for like. So this one is the Maltese one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cellophane and a red bow on, but I'll share it now because these were left in the games room, and I must admit I should have shared it earlier. Yeah, I've got beady eyes over there, I've got beady eyes there, and Mickey's back there. Yeah, so this is like the Maltese one. Again, this is a good idea for any time of year. It doesn't have to be for Christmas. Dare I say, I don't like to wish my life away, but Easter will be on us before we know it. So this is the like what I call a Malteser bucket. So this wasn't that expensive. So let me see, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was actually £7. Because these were £3, which actually I don't think was that bad. Whenever we have, I'm trying to think, is it Celebration? I don't think we've had a tub given us, but it's all wrapped up, so I'm not sure what it is. I think it's Celebration. It has the teasers one, isn't it? Or is it Celebration or Heroes? Well, anyway, Hubby and my son, especially Hubby, loves going after the teasers, so I started getting him a box of these. Then I got him the Maltesers, and a quick game, even if there's just a couple of you. Not so much myself, but I do like watching. I usually referee and everything. Is we have the game to see how many Maltesers you can put in your mouth in one go without crunching and swallowing. Just something like that. We've played that a couple of times. We've also paid, not so much now, but when the kids were younger, we made little, using the heat resistant mat on the dining room table, little goalies out of straws, and we used the larger straws as for blowing, and played blow football with Maltesers. And then I've got a lot of these packets of the mini Maltesers as well. So there we are. So that is just an idea for a sort of chocolate Malteser basket. You could do it as a movie night one, and put in a Blu-ray or DVD. You could even put drink and say popcorn or something. And this other one, I'll give you one guess who this is for. This is Hubby's. I've got some sweets and chocolate, so let me just take it all out so I can, because it's things that I've actually collected over months. I'm not sure, I haven't actually worked this one out. I think this was £2, £2.50. This was from B&M, and it's got all those pieces on. I've actually shared that. This was £1. We went through a lot of this, and then for some reason I couldn't get it. Hubby loves this one. Raspberry and milk, shower and bath. So I'll put that in because that's quite heavy. Then we've got the drumstick. I think, I'd like to say maybe this was 75p, I think, from Wilko's, I think. He likes those. We've also got the antibacterial hand wash. Looks nice, especially with the bath. As I said, it's all, you know, the same sort of theme, and I like doing themes. And then we've got the lip balm, we've got the drumstick one there. As you probably know, he's already been wearing his t-shirt. Well, his t-shirt's actually a fair few years old, and I can't really remember where I got it from, but that would look nice in there as well. But as I said, you know, useful things. You've got your food, you know, your like your goodies, your sweet treats things, and you've got your shower bath gel thing, and you've got your hand wash there, and even a lip balm. And that could do for a male or female. This is actually for hubby, so yeah. But it can be done for either, and the same as that one, even that one for a child. What I'm hoping to do is different ideas through next year of different baskets like this, because as I say, I do collect things when I see them. As soon as I see drumstick, anything to do with drumstick, on it, like anything, because I know hubby likes everything to do with that, even the toiletries. And I said most family like the Malteser one as well. So that is the 2 baskets. So I think I'm going to finish my video here. Yes, you can see I've got my pyjamas on. These are the Disney ones that I got from Primark after last Christmas, and they've got like the tartany bottoms, if you can see there. Yeah, I did get the bathroom cleaned. I got the bedrooms cleaned and tidied up. There wasn't that much messy, but I didn't film it because although I could have put music, and I was adamant that this actual video I wanted to get done so that I wasn't putting music to it, since I did that quite a lot the previous one. So yeah, as I said, we're about there. We're just relaxing. Hubby's sorted the turkey out ready for tomorrow. I have been peeling a whole bag of potatoes this evening while he had a leisurely bath, ready for the roast and mash tomorrow, because it's just a few bits off of the list, as I say, to get ahead. Hubby reckons he's going to set the alarm for about 7:45, 7 o'clock in the morning, but very often we're awake 5, 6 o'clock anyway, even if the alarm's not going off. Yeah, I need to brush my hair again, as I said, but I want to chill out, and I'm going to finish watching the Muppets Christmas Carol. I have to watch them. This is one movie they all seem to stay awake in. I don't know why, but I mean, it's a classic, isn't it? So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.